I'm gonna make a sort of guide for Jeff because I've been playing him a lot lately, and I just went on a really good win streak with him. And I see a lot of Jeff players, but a lot of them don't know what they're doing. You know, they just don't understand. And I'm rank one Jeff. I don't really care what anyone says. I'm gonna claim that title. You know, I'll claim it just as I'm that guy. Anyway,
I don't think I could handle the
starting
pressure
off
of
already,
force.
you definitely always, if you're playing Jeff, want to use the bubbles as a speed boost out of the spawn. It's just the best way. And when it comes to using the bubbles, never use them on teammates. That's useless. Only use them to heal yourself because the healing to teammates and yourself really is just too low because it's gradual now instead of burst. So you need to just use it for yourself. That way you can keep yourself alive and only use the healing stream for teammates. You know, that just use that. No bubbles, no nothing else. Also, with this positioning, I'm kind of up high and far away because Jeff's stream, like, it can kind of go around corners. You know, it's kind of weird. But it reaches very far and there's no fall off for the healing. And it penetrates now. So, just kind of position yourself in a safe position and focus on healing your teammates. Don't worry about damage. You know, don't do any damage. It's not the priority. Your priority is healing your team. So I almost have my ult here, and I want to ult them because I know the ledge is pretty close, and I have an idea of what I want to do. So I get my ult, and here this is an important step. I want to pause here. I set up bubbles here, right? Because when you're ulting, it gives you a speed boost when you're in your ult when you go through them. So if I don't have enough time when I'm like in this like position to get to the edge, if I use these bubbles, I'll speed up a lot and I'll have time to get to the edge. Timing of the ult is also important. You definitely want to not mistime it because if you do, you'll die. Unfortunately, it's not too big. We just did the health, but you can see me here using the bubbles. I also take myself off the edge. We do bait Namor ult, so that's big. So they lost Namor ult and they lost Hulk. And he also has no bubble right now. So not the biggest ult, not the most game-changing ult. I might go do another game real quick to showcase a game-changing ult, but that'll be at the end. Because this game is just pretty solid, and I was MVP for a long time, and I didn't even notice. So again here, this Emma's kind of on my case now, but I'm just running away and getting up high. I'm using this bounce pad to not get hit by anything, and just healing the teammates as this Hulk dives them. See, this Hulk is after me, but I'm using the bounce pad. He can't hit me. He gives up. Again, focused on healing team.
He's captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
The Namor tried to sneak up on me. It didn't work. When you want to go underground, I'll pause because this is an important note. When you want to go underground, you will want to bubble yourself and then immediately go underground, like you would pre nerf, pre change of Jeff. You want to just bubble, go underground, and then swim away because you will have additional healing, and you also have the healing that you get when you are underground, and the speed boost, of course.
Your powers are mine!
As you can see here, as soon as I'm like being attacked, as soon as I'm being focused by someone, I immediately move. I reposition immediately. But I never lose sight of healing the team. And here, this is me setting up right now these bubbles, like I said before, This is me setting up for an ult. There is a game-changing ult coming up real quick. This next fight, I believe, I do get a very, very big ult. Yeah, here it is. Yep, there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4 man eat. Spit out the teammate. Okay, the reason I jumped off is because I wasn't 100% sure. I was like 50% off the edge, but then 50% on, and I wasn't sure if that was going to make everyone die. So I'm like, hold on. I need to, make sure they die. So I just walked off because I was trying to make sure I swam off.
Double kill. That's 3.
But, it's okay because that's a 4-man eat that leaves 2 people and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people on my team. So it's a 5v2 with me dead and everyone on the other team. So no matter what you do there, it's pretty golden. So that was a very big game-changing ult. And I want to talk about the timing real quick. I ulted when they support ulted, and I also I swam left and right when I was underground, trying to avoid being hit by anything. And I also made sure that because some people, when you ult, for example, a cloak will go invulnerable, invis will jump, no more will use bubble. You want to make sure either that you wait for those abilities to go on cooldown so they can't use it, or when you ult, you want to see if they will use it immediately. If they use it immediately, your timer can outwait them, and when they just come out of that invulnerability, you will eat them, and then you can go to the edge. So it's a few nuances, You want to do it when it's support ults because obviously that's the max value. They can no longer use that support ult because you ate them, and if you're lucky, you'll kill them.
They've almost got it.
Your god is suffering. The wizard is down.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. Hold time. So I'm invited,
Your powers are mine!
Disappear!
Loki gone. The moon!
Okay, I just want to talk about the positioning here that's been happening for the past 20, 30 seconds. I want to stay away from the fight because my healing has no fall off. I want to stay away from what's happening. So I'm around here, the edges of the map. I'm where I can see my team fairly clearly and I can stay safe at the same time. And if I get jumped, I'm going underwater, running away for 2 seconds, and then coming back up, healing the team. If I'm being dove again, just repeat. Just make them confused. If you're being dove, you either have to fully run away to a completely new position or swim behind them, heal, swim behind them, attack, swim behind them, heal your team, swim behind them, attack. You got to finesse it. You got to really abuse the abilities that you have. Yeah, this Emma was smart. The shield was here, and I honestly didn't really see it. I didn't really know it was there. Okay, so we're coming up on ult here, and it's no time to panic, right? Because they almost have the point. Now, if I was being stupid and panicking, what I would do is ult immediately. With my team dead, I would ult immediately and try and do something. However, there's time. You know, you gotta wait for that perfect moment. Not always the perfect moment, but in a time like this where it's almost game time, you're about to lose the round, you gotta just be disciplined. And this is a perfect showcase. You know, like right here, Hulk just used bubble. I can ult him and kill him. Emma has diamond form, but I can probably bait it and then ult them, but I don't.
Bless the feeling of I still want
Let's keep fighting until we have a winner.
See, okay. This is what I do. I see Invis use jump. I see Loki, and I see, so that's both supports close together. I'm like, okay, I need to ult that. I see Namor, but Namor probably has bubble. So I don't have time to bait that ability. So what's going to happen is I'm going to ult both healers. If I get Namor, that's great. However, it's more important that I get both healers. I go for the health pack. I'm going to make sure you're topped up. So Invis did have her double jump back up and she jumped back on land. This is why you don't want to stay around the edge. You want to immediately swim away. That's exactly my thought process here. I knew I had Invis. I knew she maybe will survive the jump. I knew Loki was going to be dead, but maybe not Invis. So I swam away from the edge, turn around, spray everywhere, see if she's revealed. Here, I think she was revealed early from someone else. From herself, I think, when she was at shooting. She tried to pull me to her. It was useless. That was a useless pull, but you know, it's whatever. I get it. And then she dies. So we get both supports. In an ideal world, in a perfect dream, I could use the bubbles because the bubbles have knockback now, like a knockback slash stun. I can use that to push the Hulk off the point where he doesn't even touch it. But I think I missed the first one or he was already too close. This is another thing that you can do. If you're ahead of them, maybe you're not thinking, and you haven't used your bubbles to speed up the whole team, you can see that they're behind you, and you can do this. And now they're speed boosted. My Loki exploded. I don't know what happened. You know, let's go watch that. Let's go watch what happened to my Loki. His health bar is already 0. Look at this poor guy, dude. He got literally exploded.
reckless. I outnumber you.
It was like 1.5 seconds. Again, I'm right here, and I'm not trying to pause as much, but I want to show you. I'm at a high level area. I'm safe, and I'm healing my team. This is the name of the game when you play Jeff. The more, you know, speed stuff when you're going underwater using bubbles, it's usually when you get dove. But when you're not getting dove and there's not a lot of heat on you, you're just high up, away, healing your team.
Against the world. Disappear.
The moon haunts you.
Yeah, this was crazy. This was so crazy. How many ults was used? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 ults in total. I want to watch that from a bird's eye view. He's dead. Okay, look at this. That's insane. That's so peak. That was so peak.
Capture the mission area.
You love to see it. The thing on my team, he typed in chat, absolute cinema. I can probably find it. Oops. Oh, you know what? I don't think I can go to... Yeah, obviously. I can't go in chat here.
Get ready.
Your god is suffering. No thanks, you know. My life was exposed.
Us against the world.
I do die there. It's mainly because I'm not in a super safe position, and Moon Knight's aunt bounced off of someone and onto me. They had a support ult too, and it wasn't like it was kind of inevitable for us all to die there. If you can't, I just want to make a note. If you can't be in a high up and away position, that sometimes happens. That's okay. What you want to do is leave yourself an exit. You want to be close to an exit. Because if you do get doved or if you do get shot at by someone, you want to make sure you go into water and immediately leave. Because Jeff kind of explodes. You know, he kind of just pops when people shoot at him. So you want to run away as quickly as possible to reposition. And just make sure you always leave yourself an exit and you know where it is at all times when you're in that specific position. Okay, so I have ult. I'm definitely looking to use it. You know, I see the ports.
Good medicine. Welcome to the dark. Moonlight mumbo jumbo. Our enemies are near. Render me
Of course, I want to ult, but my team takes priority, so I have to make sure they live. And we cleaned it up too. I didn't have to ult. This is why you want to just make sure your team has priority. And here we go again. I just want to show you. Oop, I'm going underground. Bubbles, I'm setting up. Because next fight, I probably will have to ult. So, this is me getting ready for that.
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
I unleash the Vishanti's power. My favorite time. Good medicine. Surely every ark will be destroyed. Welcome to the Dark Force dimension.
Thanks. You fought. There Destroy you are. These unks as soon as you see them. They've almost got it.
You know what? I also want to mention this here. We're holding really close up. This is smart. A lot of people don't do this. Even in high rank, a lot of people don't hold like aggressively. They don't move forward. They just hold point. That is a bad thing to do because you want to hold space. You want to make them work for it. If they can simply walk up to the point and start the team fight, that's not good because if you lose the team fight, they walked up for free. There was so much time you could have wasted and bought if you just held aggressively. even if you get steamrolled, you probably held for 10, 15, maybe 20 seconds. And that's like 20% more charge on the point. That takes you from maybe 40, 50 to like I mean, maybe 90. Maybe you almost have it at that point. Okay, so they invis ult. That's when I ult. It's also invis, so I just kind of jump off the map with her because I want to make sure she dies. And again, a very high value time for Jeff to ult. I just want to reiterate. You want to counter support ult with your ult. That's still the same thing with all healers, you know? It's still the same game. Still same, like, thought process.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Bring on the chaos.
And there you go. We won. So, with Jeff, I guess that I've been playing him a bit now. This is all Jeff right here. All these wins, Jeff. 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 These losses are they're government mandated. Look at this. Look at this lineup. It was just so look. Everyone's swapping around. This dude's playing mystery heroes. This dude's playing mystery hero. This is playing mystery heroes. Nobody knows what to do. And the reason I have so many deaths is because they weren't peeling. Like I was trying to. I was basically fending for myself. So this game was a mess, and we got rolled. This game, yeah, I thought I played with this guy before. I thought I did. Anyway, maybe it was against him, but I thought he was good. He wasn't good. I thought, you know, everyone here sucked, and I'm like, what are you guys doing? I literally, let me show you. I had to carry this game so hard on Jeff. Like, I literally carried this game on Jeff, and I still lost. Let me show you. What is it like right here, maybe? Yeah, it's real close. Look at this. Look at this play I made. All supports. Every single support. Dead. Literally all the supports they have. I just killed all of the supports, and three of them had ult. All three of them had ult, and I killed them all. That is literally the most game-changing play that you could ever make, and Jeff's face right here is exactly how I felt. And we still lost this game. I was making plays like that constantly. I was throwing them off the point. We would immediately cap because of that. I would throw them in spawn. They all die. I cannot tell you how government mandated that is. Anyway, we also had this super close one. This game was half an hour, literally half an hour, and I kind of wanted to go over this because I had 45k. I mainly used Jeff. I used Rocket Cloak for like 2 minutes tops, and then everything else is Jeff. So 45k healing, 70% accuracy. 24 innate, 46 assists. This was a crazy game. This game was crazy. So I might go over this one. I don't know. I'll see how well this video does. But yeah, that's about it. I just want to go over that and make a little guide.